Namaste to you Leos. This is your soul empowerment for April 2020. I am coming to you with a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of empowerment. As I said in my stillness before coming on, I feel like a lot of you Leos have been doubting yourself. You've been doubting your passions, wondering if it's enough, wondering if it's the wrong decision. I'm going to ask you right now to clear those thoughts. That's obviously coming up for many of you Leos. And I did a little bit of something different this month. I drew your sun, your ruling planet, of course, your immortal spirit, your purpose, your destiny. Oops. And then I chose which signs they will move into. So it's moving, your sun is moving from Aries, obviously, leaving Aries season, going into Taurus. So we're going from fire to earth. Just gonna say that. A little bit of encouragement for you as well. It's a great time to get noticed, Leo. Put yourself out there and enjoy some attention. Find a balance between taking care of yourself and committing to others. Boundary issues could lead to quarrels. Check in to make sure that your demands are realistic. Boundaries for you, Leo. Don't doubt your passions. If you are doing something, you're putting yourself out there, remember that you are enough, right? I think some of you may have been just acting out of uncertainty, right? Many of you are reevaluating your boundaries, like that said at this time. I feel that as well, especially when I was having the message come through to me that Leos are questioning if their passion is what they need to be do. Yes, it is, but it could come along with boundaries. Go where you're celebrated, where you're not where you're tolerated, Leo. So if you've already found your passion, don't doubt yourself. I feel this is an internal thing. Many of us, as we know, March 2020, restrictions, people being made to pause. Take that opportunity going into April as well. Utilize that pause for the benefit of you. You may need to set some healthy boundaries because you're going to step into more of what you truly value, using your passions. Don't doubt yourself. If you've already found your passion, your soul purpose, go for it. Maybe you've just needed to have some healthy boundaries and start telling people no when you really want. Don't say yes when you really want to say no. That causes a restriction within you, because as the sun moves from Aries fire into earth, you're going to take that forward and allow this to your values and your senses, and allow that passion to be really made manifest. Pay attention to the boundaries. Twin flame journey to go along with this. This is for Leo. Oops. How many is that? Too many, Spirit. Divine Spirit, I always welcome your divine white light. Allow me to be perfect communication for these messages for Leo, April 2020. Leo, April 2020. You got the Chariot. Yeah. Amen. New perspectives. Yes, yes, yes. Going right with this. Queen of Cups. I love it. So, guys, moving that. Like I said in the beginning with my channeled message, a lot of you guys have been doubting your passions, but ultimately it is not because you didn't know your passion. It was that you were putting yourself out there possibly where you're not celebrated and appreciated. Charging ahead, go forward with the passions, right? I love this card. It just came up in my last reading as well. Don't doubt yourself, right? Really get into that heart space. This pause has caused this for a lot of people. Hopefully they utilized it. You got a new perspective, right? The key that you hold within you gave you a new perspective. Don't doubt your passion. Do it. Do it. Do it. I always find this awesome with the lock on this beautiful card too, with the new perspective. Maybe this is your boundaries, right? Maybe you've been locked in with putting yourself out there where you're not celebrated, right? Just being tolerated, being a people pleaser. Not the best idea to be doing that. A lot of us are healing that collectively as well. It gave you this new perspective as you've possibly been in this pause. What you've gained from that is the Queen of Cups, right? You got the intuitive and sensitive card. I love this. Hands across her beautiful naked body. Being vulnerable. Taking your passion. Don't dim your light for anybody, Leo. Your sensitivity, your heart, your immortal self, your soul. You know what that passion is. Use it to charge you forward. Keep in mind those boundaries with the lock and really getting a different perspective, a new perspective, because you're going to use your intuitiveness. Queen, right? Very, to me, very, like, I am very intuitive. I am very sensitive. That is what's created my passion, and I'm not dimming my freaking light for anybody. Love it. Use that to charge you forward. Your spiritual connection created your passion. Now maybe with the ego identity, you have to make some boundaries around you, especially when you're wanting to embody this. It's about your values and your passion. This goes good with the Chariot as well, the Aries and the Mars, because Mars is an action planet. Mars rules Aries. Allowing that. Beautiful. What else, Spirit, for Leo for April of 2020? Hope you guys are doing good. I just had this for my last reading too. Queen of Swords, sharp and assertive. Well, this to me, we see the gears turning. And Swords is air. Swords can be thinking. Maybe you're gaining this time. You're starting to be the queen of your thoughts. You've really evaluated going, you know what? I'm dropping that doubt. I'm dropping what my passion truly is. I will put myself out there where I'm celebrated. I love that with that. Sharp and assertive. Be that. Be on your toes. Keep that in your awareness. It really does give you the opportunity to take that intuitiveness of the Queen of Cups, right? And gain new perspectives. I think the healthy boundaries is a huge thing for you Leos right now. Emperor, Divine Masculine. Woo, woo. Leo, April 2020, Divine Spirit. I give thanks in advance always. And the Divine Feminine. Holy shit. The Emperor and the Empress. This pause that many people have been forced into, some of us willingly, loved it, myself, embraced it, is allowing this new perspective because you're balancing your masculine and your feminine, right? You're balancing your intuition and your sensitivity with some passion and some action, right? Because it's been in Aries there. Gaining that new perspective because you're balancing the Emperor and Empress hand in hand. Is that the shit or what? So your Divine Masculine to your Divine Feminine coming into fruition of being balanced, you know, action, intuitiveness, embodying it. I think that's huge with the Taurus here, because this is about your true values and being an earth sign and valuing the passions that you bring forward. I believe this was all something that you had to process. Wheels and gears turn in here, right, with the thinking. But it's made you sharp and assertive to really gain that new perspective. I love, love, love the message for you guys this April. I hope it resonates. Anything else, Spirit? I love, you guys got the Emperor and the Empress together. Just fantastic. It's really about that too, because you guys got the Queen of Cups. You're embracing and balancing not only your thoughts, but your intuition, right? The things that you can't see. Starting to trust yourself, releasing that doubt. You know, even this lock is locked, and like we're talking about the boundaries. That boundary's the one thing, but you have the key to gain a new perspective and allow yourself to charge forward into April 2020. Like the Chariot, going, you know what? I may have doubted myself in my thoughts. My passions are for real because I listen to my intuition. It's a gift. My action, my Emperor and my Empress are now balanced, and I'm going to take that forward. Super beautiful message. Anything else, Spirit? Keep in mind the healthy boundaries. That can be the make or break, a bust for a lot of people. Doesn't matter which sign. Charge forward with your passions, guys. Embody that towards the latter part of April. I send this to you with so much love, and namaste.